what AI means, so the term feels practical rather than intimidating. Imagine hiring an intern who can read thousands of customer signals in seconds, never complains about spreadsheets, and gets better with feedback. That is AI in plain English. It handles tasks that usually need human thinking, like understanding language, spotting patterns, making predictions, and generating useful content. Here is the key difference. A traditional computer follows fixed rules like a strict recipe. AI learns from data, adjusts, and improves over time. Why does that matter in marketing? Because marketing is full of judgment calls, not just copy-paste busywork. Which headline will earn attention? What will a customer likely click? Which product should be recommended next? AI helps by processing huge amounts of information quickly and turning it into smarter outputs. Not magic, not sci-fi. And no, it is not dramatically plotting to replace your entire team before lunch. A better way to see it is as a smart assistant that helps marketers move faster, decide better, and personalize more effectively. Keep that picture in mind as we move forward. Now that we have defined AI in simple terms, let us separate it from something people often confuse it with, which is regular computer programs and automation. Think of a regular program as a very obedient intern, fast, reliable, and completely lost the moment the script changes. It follows fixed instructions, and if conditions shift, a human has to rewrite the rules. Automation takes that same logic and puts repetitive work on autopilot, like welcome emails or scheduled social posts. Efficient? Yes. A genius mastermind? Let's not flatter it. AI changes the game because it learns from data, spots patterns, and improves over time. Imagine two customers visiting the same website. Should they get the exact same message? Traditional automation says yes, because everyone gets the preset script. AI says, not so fast, and adjusts based on behavior, interests, or past actions. So what makes AI seem smarter? Not magic, not sci-fi, and thankfully not robot drama. It makes decisions or predictions from patterns instead of just following fixed instructions. In digital marketing, that means more personalized, responsive, and data-informed actions, which is exactly why AI goes beyond regular programs and basic automation. Now that we have distinguished AI from regular programs and automation, let's look at the main types of AI businesses used today. This matters because not every AI tool works the same way, and knowing the difference helps you choose the right tool for the right job. Think of AI like a business team. One forecasts, one creates, one talks, and one advises. Conveniently, unlike some meetings, each one actually does something useful. Predictive AI is the forecaster. It studies past data to estimate what happens next, like customer churn, sales trends, or lead conversion. What patterns in your business might be hiding in plain sight? Generative AI is the creator. It produces new text, images, audio, or video, turning prompts into ad copy, product descriptions, or campaign visuals. Conversational AI is the communicator. It powers chatbots and virtual assistants that answer questions and support customers in natural language. Decision-making AI is the strategist. It recommends actions using patterns and rules, helping teams improve pricing, targeting, or timing. If predictive AI tells you what may happen, what should decide what to do next? In real business, these tools often work together because problems rarely arrive neatly labeled and politely separated. Now that we have looked at the main types of AI used in business, let's connect that to a very practical question. Why has digital marketing become such a major space for AI adoption? Think of marketing as a stadium full of signals, clicks, searches, views, purchases, tiny behavior clues everywhere. A human team can study some of it. AI can scan the whole crowd without needing 3 extra coffees. It also thrives on repeated decisions. Which audience should see this ad? Which subject line wins the inbox battle? Which product should appear next? When those choices happen thousands of times, manual decision-making becomes glorified guesswork. AI brings speed and consistency. Then comes personalization. Customers do not want the digital version of a loud billboard. They expect relevance. So what changes when AI studies behavior and adapts content, timing, and recommendations? One generic campaign becomes many smart mini campaigns running at once. Finally, marketing is measurable. Conversions, engagement, and return on ad spend leave a clear trail. And when results are visible, AI can be tested, improved, and scaled with confidence. That is why digital marketing became one of AI's biggest real-world proving grounds. Now that we have seen why digital marketing has become such a major use case for AI, it is equally important to clear up a few common myths. Because when people misunderstand AI, they either fear it too much or expect far too much from it. First myth: AI will replace marketers. Really? If AI were a full marketing team, it would also handle brand nuance, audience emotion, and big strategic trade-offs without supervision, which, spoiler alert, it does not. AI is excellent at speeding up drafts, spotting patterns, and suggesting optimizations. But who decides what fits the brand, what feels original, and what should never be published? Humans. AI is the fast assistant. You are still the strategist. Second myth: AI is always correct. That is a charming idea. In practice, AI can miss context, invent details, or produce bland copy that sounds polished but says very little. So what must marketers do? Review, refine, and redirect. Third myth: AI is only for giant companies with giant budgets. Not anymore. Many tools are affordable for small teams and solo marketers, making efficiency a lot more democratic. So the real win is not replacing human thinking. It is combining AI speed with human judgment, creativity, and responsibility. As we wrap up this lesson, let's bring the big picture into focus. AI is reshaping the marketer's daily role, not by replacing marketers, but by changing how they spend their time and energy. Think of a marketer before AI like a chef chopping every ingredient by hand. Efficient? Not exactly. AI is the prep assistant that speeds up research, sparks content ideas, supports personalization, and helps sort through decisions faster. So what changes for the marketer? Less energy goes into repetitive tasks, and more goes into strategy, creativity, and understanding real customer needs. But here's the catch: fast does not mean flawless. Shocking, I know. Strong marketers now ask better questions, give clearer prompts, and review outputs with judgment before acting. If AI suggests a path, should you follow it automatically? Of course not. Human thinking still leads. AI works best as a very fast assistant, not the brand boss. Your role is to guide, refine, and choose the best path forward. Marketers who learn this partnership become more efficient, more responsive, and ultimately more effective every day.